Hey everyone, I'm Ashish. I have done some data science and machine learning projects and I'm here to share my work. Well, this course is for all the beginners who aren't yet comfortable with programming. So, what exactly is data science and machine learning? Well, data science is a field of study where you extract meaningful insights out of your data. And machine learning is a collection of algorithms using which we can train a computer to learn like we humans do. Well, what do I mean by that? Let's take a look. So we have this data set, and there are three important columns: movie title, production budget, and worldwide gross. So for each of these movies, there are these two values given. Production budget means how much money was invested into making the movie, and worldwide gross means how much money the movie earned worldwide, right? So we need to find a relationship between these two columns. Are these two directly proportional? Which means if we invest more into the production budget, does that mean the movie would earn more, right? So we could look at this data by ourselves and try to figure out, but it's really not that handy because we cannot look through all these rows ourselves. If we scroll down to the bottom of the sheet, we see that there are around 5,000 rows here, right? We cannot look through all these rows ourselves. And by the way, the shortcut that I use to scroll to the bottom of the sheet quickly is Control plus down arrow. Control and down arrow, Control and up arrow to reach the top, Control and down arrow to reach the bottom, and Control left, Control right. If you're using a Mac, it would be Command and the arrow keys for these shortcuts. So, to find the relationship between these two columns, I have made a simple linear regression model. What does that look like? Here it is. It's a simple plot where all these data points represents the Excel rows that we just saw. Each of these data points, if we select them, right, the data on that Excel sheet appears. Don't worry, we will look at how I made it and we will do it step by step. But for now, let's take a look at these data points. These two. Production budget was around 300 and the worldwide gross was around 963, right? And this line is called the line of best fit. According to this line predicts that if we invested 300 million, by the way, x-axis here is production budget of movie in millions. This 300 means 300 millions of production budget. And on the y-axis, we have worldwide gross. This 1000 mean 1000 million of worldwide gross, right? So according to this line of best fit, if we had invested 300 millions in a movie, the line of best fit predicts that the movie would earn around say 950 millions, right? And for these two data points, the prediction is quite accurate, 800 and 900 here, right? But take a look at this data point. This is also around 300, right? But the line of best fit predicts that if we invested 300, we would get around 900 of worldwide gross, but the actual value of worldwide gross here is 2000 around, right? So this line of best fit is not really that accurate, but this still gives us the representation that if we invest into production budget more, then our worldwide gross would also increase. As you can see, there is this linear relationship between the data. It's not accurate, but the relationship is still there. If we take a look at this regression summary, all these formulas by the way, but here we can see that 54.94% is the accuracy of this model, which means we'll discuss it later what it means. For now, let me show you that we can open this web app in a browser as well. Here, if we click on this button, we go to a browser and it's the same app, right? We select the data points and the data points appear. Okay, so what was the insight that we got out of this data? It's that the two columns, production budget and worldwide gross, are 55% directly proportional according to the line of best fit. Right? So, this is data science in a nutshell. We take a look at data and we get insights out of it. So, what we just looked at was a web application which was made using our programming language, and it had a linear regression model. And this is the formula for that model. All this mathematics, right? By the way, trust me, data science and machine learning is all about mathematics. For those of you who get these formulas, good. And for those of you who aren't yet comfortable with mathematics and these notations, I will explain them step by step. By the way, a quick note. If you haven't yet understood much of what I talked about in this video, then don't worry. Let's just first learn programming and then learn data science. Well, I am excited about this course and I hope you too are. So, let's get started.